Приветствуем всех на канале Титан Гейминг. Сегодня мы посмотрим захватывающие матчи камбэка во втором дне третьей недели по МПЛ Африки, где наши ребята очень хорошо отыграли и вырвались на первую позицию. Забрали даже топчик, парочку топ-2 и топ-3 было, поэтому сегодня будет максимально интересный обзорчик. Ну а вы, ребята, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал и оформляйте колокольчики. И пишите в комментариях, как лучше делать обзоры с полными ротациями с мап-стримов, либо же без них. Пишите в комментариях. Ну а мы переходим к нашему обзорчику.
Отличился немного от игроков. Напоминаю, что наш партнер по рематч дает самый крутой бонус до 150 тысяч тенге от самой крутой команды Титан Гейминг из Казахстана. Так что регистрируйтесь, не забывайте скачивать приложение по рематч на iOS и Android. Всем удачи!
Начнем мы с карты MIRAGE, где наши ребята подъезжали к коллективу Team Smash, которые в этот момент файтились с Black Hand и начали зарубу с ними с третьей стороны.
Either of these teams out of the count.
I was just about to point that out, that it's so interesting to see that Black Hand and Smash Team, both teams, holding on the same type of splits going into this engagement. So it's almost like a perfect stalemate right now that they've got going on. A Smash Team now having two on the front, one player at the back, trying to see if he can hold up, trying to prevent these pushes from coming through. But with Titan Gaming pulling up behind, it's going to be a whole lot of trouble. Black Lost would fall. The cover fire is down. I don't know if Black Hand is aware. They do seem to be a little bit as smokes would be preventing Elias from going down, but not for too long, as Titan Gaming would come in for the best third party that we've seen, and this might just be the rise of the Titans.
The third party, the stalemate, there it is correct.
Подфармив 5 ПТС на киллах, Титаны поехали в центр зоны под тайм-аут eSports.
Every time they try and make some moves, deploy some smokes, get a bit of a shift, all of a sudden Ra'ad are ready. Now there is at least one member, two members, make that none, as there's a double coming through from Hazem. Only one more opportunity, and that will be it there for the World of Battle.
As it ends for the World of Battle, it's almost looking like the end for the Titans, as Timeout would be sending some grenades towards their location. Smokes would be providing a little bit of cover as more blind nades will continue to fly. Abdallah loses a whole lot of HP. Same thing can be said about Mido as he comes in for the first. Now they are aware. Shots through the smoke. It does look like more shots will be coming in through as Mido would fall. Abdullah now has to warm up a little bit closer, but he's got to admire the spray through the smoke coming through from the side of Titans, and they're able to ward off timeout. They're buying themselves a whole lot of time, and this is the Titans that we want to see.
I mean, they can't even see the players yet they're finding these knocks. We have to sit here and just say, how are you managing this? Finding the first confirmation. Now, timeout all of a sudden.
Закрыв двойку тайм-аут eSports, наши ребята включаются в файт с коллективом MAO eSports.
Meanwhile, Titans, they've managed to reset themselves. Now these shots are going to be heading on through. Teaq finding Hansley. That is going to give them that space. Ragnar still hiding out, and Titans might be going right in front of Ragnar.
Titans already on to something. 7 eliminations right now, and they're already getting started with the side of Mo Esports, as Hansley will be the first man to fall on that south. And this is where I start to say the split was a little too spread thin. Right now, Vortex is all on his own. It's not looking like the support fire could actually come through from the rest of his teammates. And right now, this is definitely not what the side of Mo Esports wants, as now they go head on against the Titans. 8 would fall. Paradox is next in line, and same thing can be said about Vortex. The spray through the smoke from Titan Gaming today is really impressive.
I don't know what you want to call it, but it is just wild to see Titans finding players that they literally cannot even see. Still worried about what Ragnar has in store for Titans. It's just sitting right behind them. Just so tempting to at any point step in and potentially find elimination. But you can see that blue zone moving on in. Ragnar going to have to move on forward. Titans now trying to push on into Mo Esports.
Mo Esports did get obliterated by 2 different teams, and that's what happens when you're holding too much of a split. Right out there on the north, able to clear out the side of Black Hand and Mo Esports. 7 eliminations already up to the main. Titan holding up on 11. Now as they get that elimination onto the side there of timeout, it's now a 3, actually make that a 4v2. Right with the numbers.
Right now will do you some good. Titans running a 2v4 split. They're looking to isolate those players already, doing a good amount of damage onto it again, but they still have quite a long way to go.
Right now they've realized that they have to play this a little slowly, because this team they're going up against is not quite one of those small ones, not any out team, as we can see one not coming through. Now it's a 3v1. They know where the last player there is. Teaq will take a lot of damage, and that man, it's only a matter of time. Grenades are being prepped towards his location. One would land.
В первой игре ребята делают 11 киллов и занимают вторую позицию. Очень хороший старт для камбэка. Далее переходим на следующую карту. Карту Санок, где наши ребята файтились против Vista Gaming.
Doesn't look like Titan are willing to let this one go. Grenades from Axzcer onto that position from Kakao would be chunking down HP so much, and Kakao's nade would find a knock up onto Axzcer, but he would take a whole load of damage coming through. The exit has been blocked, and Teaq would push in. Talk about a play coming through from that man, as he's able to get yet another knock onto the side there of Vista Gaming. One player left is going to be Psix to try to hold down the fort.
Psix did manage to get that confirmation, so at least another elimination in the pocket here, but will they be able to survive this? Will they be able to once again try and retreat without getting taken on out? Titans, they don't want to have they don't want to let it happen twice. Come on, it's time you go down. We'll find you back in the lobby a little bit later on. Titans picking up.
Ребята, закрывает Vista Gaming и включается у нас на концовочку. Она проходила возле Paradise Resorts. Там было много коллективов и была очень интересная заруба. Давайте же глянем, как отыграли наши ребята.
Hey bro, you've got to just shift your aim. Anyway, things about shifting is going to be the attention, as Titan Gaming would shift their attention onto the side of FOURTI Sports, Weiss in a whole load of danger, and he would eventually get taken out, as Titans now looking to have found their rhythm out here on the map of Sandhawk. We questioned them yesterday. How come you're doing bad on the map of Sandhawk? We want to see you put up good performances, not pushing up to the top of that building as soon.
I mean, this is the only time. This is one of the few teams that I'd be like, why are they taking a 1-1-1 split? I mean, who is crazy enough to do that? Well, Titans. We have seen literally individuals take out entire teams before, and now Punch are looking to do the same over towards Wave. They took way too much time here with Cryptix, and now it's going to be Titans to try and close this one out.
They are decimating everyone who is trying to come out of that little building. Cryptix will be the first to go down as Wavy Sports make their way to the top of the hill. Petrox trying to see if he can find an knock, as Teaq would be the last player left, at least on this front, for the side there of Titan. Actually, for Titan Gaming in general, as Psix has been felt by the side there of Triple Esports. Mo Esports trying to see if they can come in for the third party, but I don't know, man. What boy can he do? Paradox is the last player left. It's all solos left. Wave, Petrox getting chased by that blue zone. Has to go for that full send up onto Titans. The jump shot would send him back to the lobby. And Triple Esports, good boy definitely saw that trend, sending in some grenades as the blue zone starts to chunk the HP off Mo Esports.
This is a 1v, potentially 2, potentially another 2 situation. Titans got that res on up. Triple Esports trying to do the same. Paradox just out in the blue, stuck between a rock and a hard place, quite literally. So not sure if they're going to be joining the party anytime soon. They might have to just stick it out in the blue. But now it's the Titans and the Triple who are going to be taking this winner chicken dinner.
It's interesting to see Triple Esports to have survived this long, but the Titans have got the momentum. They are going in for that push. Old boy in a whole load of trouble as the free fires will come through. HP chunks very low. The jump shot to take him down, but Chor is good for the trade. But he has to go up in that 1v1. Reload has to come through as Paradox now would come in for the third party. Gets the thirst. Mo Esports already up to 7 elims. Paradox now, he just wants to grab the thirst. That is what he's fighting for. Taking in some shots towards Ponchar, he would get the thirst. And he's now up in the 1v1. Up against Titan Gaming at through Paradox, lose a whole lot of HP, down to a slither. If I scream his name too loud, he will go down. And Teaq realizes that through the 3 will get the...
Хорошая работа от Тика, и он забирает топ-1. Титан Гейминг наконец-то забирает себе заветный топчик на третьей фазе Pmpl Африки. Переходим к следующему Мирамару и смотрим вновь за файтом, где Тик снова показывает крутейшие моменты.
More placement points, but this was pretty much unfortunate given that heavy zone shift. But anyway, Teaq would get that introduction knock onto the side of VGS, gets another knock to go through, and is down for 3 pace. And this man continues to pull up. Teaq OP, don't play.
That's what I said. Titans, they're just so confident. They let one player take out entire teams, and here it is, Teaq just taking out the entirety of virtual gaming. Like, I don't know. I don't want to insult virtual gaming, because that was just, I don't know even how to explain how Teaq managed to do that. But They did, and now Titans reigning supreme.
Team is actually up there on their north. They do go for that full send, which is very risky, as we see MG already drawing closer to the side of Arab Golden. And right now, it looks like Blackjack Esports aren't even focused on the zone. They just want to see if they can get all the players there from Arab Golden out and done.
Out and done would be a good way to get rid of your opponents, especially to give you that space into this next zone. Titans still trying to hold on to this northern side. They're sticking around. They want to have control. They want to pick up as many eliminations as they possibly can. Like you said, they were sitting on 9. They were already on those double digits. Why not add to a few?
Angle now very paramount, and I'll be very, very intrigued and surprised to see Titan Gaming hold this one as a 2-man squad. Psix would get the intro knock up onto MG, putting that little bit of a pinch as he goes for yet more shots. Would try to find Zeke, but he would eventually fall to the third party from Raad, and Blackjack gets a little bit of a breathing space, but Puncher is here for the support. Teaq would fall, Puncher comes down, tries to find the knock up onto Zeke, and he will get it.
Очень опасный момент, но Панчер справляется с давлением и закрывает двоих игроков Blackjack Esports. Но мы наблюдаем, как Титаны остаются вдвоем, вновь Teaq с Панчером. И вновь смотрим, как они играют в концовочку.
By a sniper. Puncher, what do you have in your hand? Did you see that? I saw a very terrifying sniper.
It is the AMR. I'm looking forward to seeing him put it into work. Rookie Sports, though, I think the worst thing that could happen to RYBA right now is if he falls. But anyway, the side here of Raad now getting punished by the side here of Rookie Sports as they're losing players by the second, down to just one more player to hold down the fort. And Rami, I like the fact that Rookie Sports are being able to hold 2 fights at the same time, and they're doing it quite all right. Raad would go down, the grenade from Rami would send Blacklust packing, and Titan Gaming now lose 1 player, giving Rookie Sports now that numbers advantage as they're still up as a full squad. Teaq is the last player left to hold down the fort, and it's a question of what can he do against this full squad pushing up the hill.
I mean, it's a 4v1 scenario. Rook Esports, they're closing in on Teaq's position. They have that information. Puncher is down. They want to go for a res at this point in time, but Teaq doesn't have the time. Rook, they are sprinting for this winner chicken dinner.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do, Teaq, as the side there of Rook Esports. We begged them for
ТОП2, ТОП1, ТОП2. Такие результаты второго игрового дня третьей фазы. Наши ребята оформляют хороший камбэк. Переходим на последний рангель данного игрового дня. Ребята файтились с ВКС, а затем противостояли своим соперникам из коллектива The Mind Weapon.
The action was brought to them and they need to deal with it. So far, it does look like Titans are holding on. It's really looking good for them. However, do you see Virtual Gaming trying to make a dash for it, trying to get out of the situation?
I can tell that every other team out here, Smash Team, Vampires, they're looking at this skill feed and they're like, yes, please. Titans take
Battle, excuse the pun. Now, we have to wait and see. Can they pick apart the World of Battle?
I mean, the smoke usage from the World of Battle is excellent. Throwing up those defensive smokes, trying to block out the sight of the side there of a Blackhand is nice to see. But Titan now holding their ends up against the Mind Weapon, and how the Mind Weapon lost all their players in that engagement, I cannot categorically tell you. But all I can tell you is the Titans, they've got now send it into the compound. Psix and Puncher will be the first man in line as they would come in from the side. Mohammed is here to receive it as Arthur is just waiting. M4 in the hand would get the knock up onto Puncher and the World of Battle. You can tell they have it in them. Mohammed wants to go for this push for P6 with the auto shot. He waiting for that push. Grenade in the hand of Mohammed, looking for that knock up onto Teaq, and inevitably he would get it. As Titans now, they have missed this push. They went in at the wrongest of times, and the World of Battle, they have secured themselves such a great game. Storm is looking to come in for the third party. They know where he is. They over swamp him with the numbers, but he's good for 2. Storm, what are you on? As the push would come through, but from the side, the World of Battle would get...
ТОП2, ТОП1, ТОП2 и ТОП3 прекраснейшие результаты за один игровой день. 76 ПТС за 4 игры — это просто невероятный результат. Надеемся, наши ребята продолжат также отыгрывать каждый игровой день. Ну вы, ребята, пишите в комментариях, как вам игра команды. Подписывайтесь на наши соцсети и приходите на рестримы Pmpl Африки на моем канале RYBA News. Всем спасибо за просмотр, всем пока.